his first 2 Major League home runs.
Start of the season. It'll be his 11th start. And he's
5. But they are not locked into the 8. Yankees lose. The Blue Jays will be the 5.
Jim Travis Shaw is back at first base. Danny Jansen's behind.
Stewart, the right fielder for the Orioles, hitting just 1. And he lashes the ball to right field, and that's down for a base hit. Day or two, they were right there. The Yankees were struggling, and the Orioles.
Now they've moved him to first base.
But Roark is hoping to be considered if the Blue Jays get that far. They're looking to do some damage here in the very first inning.
And fouled back, 1-1 on Nunez. The entire season really felt like a struggle for him. At times it was command. Inside, a full count. Missed inside, and the bases are loaded. Got a first pitch changeup, and he swings through it. 0-1. Threw him another one, but he bounced it in. A ball and a strike here. And within your own division was 2/3 of your schedule this year.
Yeah.
Popped it up, and a very front 2 down.
The major leagues, he swings 62.7%.
And a ground ball to third. Biggio to the bag. Win of the regular season, and a guy they
Here's start. Last outing came again.
Time around.
He throws a lot of fastballs.
Kevin Biggio of his crouch to throw it to third, and that one's too far outside. That's the 4th.
And he had an outfield assist here on Friday night when he threw Travis.
We'll be flipping around and on the internet following the Yankees in Cleveland at around 3 o'clock, with the exception of one Detroit-Kansas City game, as Bichette drives it in.
Finishing up strong, Vladdy.
In the on-deck circle, but Vladdy's been healthy. On the cusp of the playoffs, starting a couple days from now.
And there are 8 players in him.
2-2 again, and a fastball gets him 2 down. Swing and a miss, and Aiken gets him. The side is retired.
You're going to enjoy it as teammates in the postseason. That's
8-9 here in the second, beginning with the catcher Chance Cisco. A team you might have a better shot against. Good curveball there by Roark to get him. But the singles this year, I think they've got 16 as a team, which leads. And Valleca taking all the way, looks at a strike. Got in on him just a bit, and it's. And it'll be Jonathan.
We appreciate your support. Here's a guy that'll bunt, Dan.
Yep, he's got 9 bunt singles. Swinging away, he line, long run. Guy who came up through the system with Bichette, with good news that Gurriel's okay. He's back in the expected to be okay for Tuesday. Shaw lines one softly into center field. Very interesting
season. I don't think anybody expected the Blue Jays and the Yankees.
So it actually would go to a 3rd tiebreaker for the Blue Jays to beat the. Swing and a miss, and Villar strikes out. Now he drives the ball to right field, and it'll be deep.
All the way back to tag at third, and they make a play on him at the plate. Never should have been to the game, eh?
Yeah. There's Danny Jansen. Schmidt is on the mound for the Yankees. And Jansen with a shot deep in the hole at short. Valleca. Here 1-0 Blue Jays in the Bronx. 3-0 Blue Jays rather play the Rays or the Twins or the White Sox against Garrett Cole this year.
To do.
There's a ground ball base hit into center field, and we're going to
just let me know where I'm supposed to be.
I might have. And then as soon as I was finished kind of putting it together, I got like an official. Diving stop VR. Can he make it
there? So I still have time to go to first. That's a terrific play.
Yep. May have made, no joke, the catch of he's the one who has stuck. Ground ball to first. Shaw's got it to the bag.
There were a lot of veterans on the team, and they were kind of in. And that speaks volumes to the front office and what they've been looking for in acquisitions.
And groups that may not get along as well, but it's not the case this year, that's for sure. Grichuk down 6-0. The Yankees down 3-0. Pulled down to first, a fair ball. Shaw's got it, and the side play against lefties. And now he's an everyday player.
16. And he gets under this.
And the kid in the right center field gap his first time up, but was robbed by coaches. And he's doing a pretty good job right now.
And we talked about how many.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking his first time up. Now the first pitch, deep center, and home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are back on top.
Home run number 9, as Dan mentioned, and we've been talking about that. He barrels it up, and he's really been swinging the bat well. Great on this home.
Good season. Look at what they've overcome. They're
getting on the fastball now, as Aiken has thrown a lot of fastballs.
Two down at the corner of the dugout as well. But he it.
Yeah. Could have family bragging who he is.
And he wallops one down the left field line as Gurriel, and it is 4-1.
I just had a sense that it was going to be a good day for.
He might sub himself into the game. Center. Niche for the Blue Jays because the other
included so many different generations of Blue Jays in this.
Whoa, it is Alberto, and he's in there safely.
But it looks like it's going to be a routine play for Randall, and then the ball just goes off the
right side of the infield. Yeah, you're right. That's the first time we've seen that. He doesn't have the range.
But the trainer and the pitching coach, Mel Stottlemyre.
And a pop-up. Down came out of the game. Perhaps precautionary.
The way they've overcome that. We didn't think there was any chance that the.
And he walked him. And now he drills the ball to left center field. Grichuk back.
Alberto comes in to score, and on the way from first base, here's Valleca scoring as well.
Ace has flied out and had a base hit in the game on the way. And over the inside corner, a called strike, 1-2. A ball in the air, and this should be with Mullins will score easily to tie it. Wait. And again, the Marlins had to go to the bullpen. And he got him. Strikes him out, but the Orioles get
a nice home for us. We appreciate you lending.
You know, some of the mainstays getting hot, but VR drives the ball to center. Mullins there. Clearly, he is working hard to try to come back.
Yeah, he was taking
swing and a miss. Davis strikes out, 2 down.
Something that's awfully interesting. I mean, if you could have
whatever the case may be, it's a jigsaw puzzle.
And this too depends on who they're playing.
And here is Shun Yamaguchi.
Well, last couple of times he had to leave the game after getting hit on the leg.
On the afternoon as he chases a slider down and away, and it's 0-2.
It's very efficient.
And a guy who has filled the role of being a reliever a little bit here and there. The Blue Jays tied, the Yankees trailing 3-0. The scenario when the Yankees are the 5 and the Blue Jays are the 8. Where the 3 division winners are 1, 2, 3. The 3 second place teams are. Nunez stays alive. Last one was a rough one as they were all over everything that he threw. Shallow right field, and like I don't know if he said he didn't see the so an infield hit and a flare and a defense. Ripped down the right field line. That's a fair ball.
Runs in as Mountcastle scores. The first 2 hits of this
on a ringing double by Ruiz, and the Orioles have the lead. On the corners, swing and a miss by Alberto. Talking about the roster in earnest. Fouled off 1-2.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like.
And another chopper. This one to short. Fish play, and it's worth mentioning just once. Yes, the higher seed has all 3 games. Higher seed also bats last in all 3 games.
Yeah, and it's different.
And a liner and another good play.
He's got a chance to get through the drawn in infield, but VR dives and makes a nice play of it.
Two balls, no strikes.
Some guys,
yeah.
No getting around it.
And there's a base hit into center to get another run home. Time out.
Minnesota's in the World Series, and he has a 1-0 lead now.
The 0-1. And he lays off upstairs, a ball and a strike.
Minnesota.
But they won't be at home in the playoffs.
They won't be at home in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They didn't have that.
Runner is going, the step off, the tag, and they got him. Bichette rips one to center, but Mullins is there. Gurriel has homered. He had out and had a base hit. The couple of rounds, and then the World Series is in Arlington. Grichuk with a grounder to third. And the top of the sixth, Orioles 7 up, draws a crowd. All right, Jamie, Sox and Cleveland's losing pretty.
And the White Sox, of course, Blue Jays haven't seen them all year. They've won 6 of the 10 games they've played against each other, but I think the Blue Jays not swinging the bats well.
They snapped, I think, a 6-game losing streak last night. Abreu, who has had a phenomenal season. And well,
yeah, and quiet working out. An extensive scouting report they have put together, and
outside, 3 balls and a strike. Right there with a fastball, 3-2. They're losing in both leagues, and there's ball 4.
The third, and then the Orioles have had back.
Did a little swinging bunt up the third baseline that got everything started in the 5th inning for the Orioles. Had to reach for the breaking ball. Makes the catch.
You find that there's not an autograph on it. It's
Gurriel Jr. leads it off and lines the ball into right center. His 3rd hit of the 3 for 3 and fairly for 2. 7 runs, 9.
That's been everything. They've had a great run here this year.
Hayes battling the sun, more than 4 out of 10.
If the Yankees win, you'd have a chance to play them.
I'd love to be in both places, but it'll be great. And one of the best catches of the year. And Minnesota tied at once. You've got, doesn't seem to matter as much this year as it would in a typical year, but we'll find.
Patrick Murphy making his 4th appearance.
Renato Nunez.
He didn't do it today.
And a liner caught.
Comfortable if he's healthy, that he doesn't need to.
You want to get a Lau out or a Wendell out or a Choi if he's healthy. And again, talk about it might depend on who they play. Scrambling to find somebody, it's choosing. Charged by Biggio and walked. And Fry gets Jansen. Blue Jays will be the road team no matter who they're playing. The interesting thing is 2 options they have against lefties. They did. Low ball 4. Brandon Hyde to the bullpen.
Harvey had a rough outing in the game last night. He gave up.
Piecing it together. But we know Charlie Montoya would be a shock to see him at second base. A bouncer to the right side.
And looking forward to that Tuesday matchup. The Angels.
Guerrero lifts one to yard. And swing and a miss, 2-1. Curveball low, and it's a full count. And just outside for ball 4. And a fastball sent down to first. There's one. He puts another good swing on the ball. Well, he's had 3. He's a speedster, and he was as well.
Yeah, he was a starter in the minor leagues, and he is.
And Hayes lifts one in the air. Davis wants it. Samsung Studio. A new pitcher for the Orioles here as we go to the bottom of the 8th. And Grichuk sends a fly ball. Well tagged, but up to 304 with a 3-hit day.
So now you.
And he hits another ball well. Right center field. Deep. Off. Down and in. And somehow Cisco. A bouncer to first. Shaw
It's in really well right now, too.
He's got 122 strikeouts in 77 innings. Ground ball to second.
Alberto really fires a hard throw to the first.
He's going again. And the throw into.
And he gets another great jump after breaking on the previous pitch. Having
2 pitch to Davis. And it's popped up at Stewart.
Top of the fence and caught it. I mean, that.
And DJ Stewart up there. It's a fly ball to left. And
really gave way as he went up and crashed against that fence.
Off Jesse Barfield. Gary Pettis in left center field. I mean, you know how good. Catch some rest. Able to get Dolis some rest. Got him. 1, 2, 3 for A.J. Cole into the game for the Orioles.
Well, he's pitched well against the Blue Jays. 52 against him.
How much DH between him and Shaw when Shaw's in there?
It's just an unusual season, and at the plate.
Biggio sends one to left center field.
Blake Snell, as it is just a free for his career against the Blue Jays.
The throw to first. The playoffs start Tuesday. Let's send you to James.